Hello, Panther Band. It's become really obvious to all of us that we need to focus on heat safety during this band camp and all throughout our season. Some things that are really important for you to consider if you haven't considered them already is that humidity is high, particularly in August, September around here in the Philadelphia area. Sweating, when you sweat during, especially with humidity, is helping your body. It evaporates on your body and then takes heat with it. Heat dissipates from your body. The problem with this high humidity that we're experiencing right now, and you could throughout September, is that it slows that evaporation process and it reduces the dissipation of heat. So we've got to know that when it's humid, it's going to be hotter for us and worse for us. The heat index, which I monitor all the time on the field, and anywhere we go with a heat index indicator, is what it feels like for us. That's when you're listening to the forecast and it's like it's 90 degrees, but it feels like 98. And that's because it's the heat, the temperature plus the humidity. And it's that 98, that heat index number that we have to worry about. The good news about a heat index indicator is that we can generally get a forecast from your local news station or the Weather Channel or something about our region, but the heat index is thermometer or meter is telling us what it's like right there on the field. Your heat illness will kind of start when your body temperature is about 104 degrees. So you might experience confusion or dizziness, fainting, fatigue, which is tiredness, headache, or muscle or even abdominal cramps. These could be signs that your body is not doing well because of heat. We are about to continue our camp on King Field. King Field is the hottest place because it has these little black rubber infill things. That black rubber actually retains heat and then it sends heat up into us. More so than natural grass. So we have to be aware that high humidity and King Field are going to make it feel hotter for us. Your clothing, it should be light colored. It should allow for easy movement, and it should be athletic in style. That will allow you to be, often those materials are moisture wicking or lighter or something like this. They allow for breathability. You have to wear closed-toed shoes for safety reasons, but also to protect your feet. You should wear a hat, and it protects your face and head from sunburn. Mrs. Lombard told us today that a light-colored hat seems to be better than a dark-colored hat. At the very least, it's really useful to remember that a light-colored hat, any colored hat is better than no hat. So a hat. The reason the hat will protect your face from sunburn. If you have a hat that covers your ears, even better. Wear sunglasses. Polarized lenses are even better than regular sunglasses. You need to be wearing sunscreen. Sunscreen should block UVA and UVB rays. Most sunscreens that are sold today have this. What sunscreen does is it extends the time that you have before you start to burn. So SPF 30, for example, would theoretically protect you 30 times better than using no sunscreen at all. SPF 30 seems to be like the lowest number you should get, but any sunscreen is better than no sunscreening. So SPF 30 or better, which means a higher number, that's the way to go. You need to apply this sunscreen every 2 hours, no matter what. You need to apply it before band. Again, Mrs. Lombard told us that she does it before she gets to Strathaven. It's just one less thing you got to do in the morning, and then you can do it again at like 11 o'clock in the break. When it's cloudy, put sunscreen on because you'll still burn. Don't forget the tops of your ears when you're applying sunscreen. And it's also important to wash off your sunscreen after band is over. Get those chemicals off you. There are some bugs around campus. I do have bug repellent, insect repellent that I use all the time. So that's just for everyday bugs. Yellow jackets and bees and things have been living in the railings, fences, and gates on our campus. We've been trying to kill them as we go through, but don't touch the railings, fences, or gates. You could get stung. You need to condition our bodies. We are doing this. The way we're conditioning our bodies is trying to get acclimated to the heat. What we do in rehearsal is we play for 20 to 25 minutes. We march, we play, we do whatever. And then you get 5 minutes of water and shade break. I try to time it so that it's no more than 25 minutes, but my go-to number is about 20 minutes. In these breaks, it's important to find shade as best you can. King Field offers the least amount of shade. But at the very least, if there is shade, find it. If not, you absolutely need to be drinking lots of water. If you're hot and there's shade, don't lay in the sun, lay in the shade, especially if you're not feeling well. Hydration is going to be the number one friend to us. Not only is it a friend, it's a requirement, actually. What happens is fluid in our bodies, our bodies are like 60% fluid. That gets lost through your sweat, obviously, but also through your breath. When you breathe, you'll notice that it's moist air, it's humid air, that you're getting rid of the water that's inside of your body. Dehydration is when you have decreased blood volume circulating through your body, and that leads to exhaustion, confusion, dizziness, or extreme thirst. These are symptoms that you are dehydrated. I'm telling you to drink water before you are thirsty. I'm also telling you to drink water as you watch this video. I'm telling you to drink water before, during, and after band. It doesn't just happen when it's hot. Of the liquids you could drink, water is best because it's quickly absorbed by your body. It's well tolerated by your body. Like most of us aren't allergic to water, and or maybe none of us are, I hope. And you don't have to worry about it upsetting your stomach. It is thirst quenching. It gets rid of our thirst issue, and it's pretty inexpensive. It's usually free when you go places. Water is the best thing that you could be drinking right now. Technically, soda and coffee is better than nothing. I mean, it is water in some level. The problem is it contains some caffeine, which can make things worse for you. My nutritionist tells me that I need to drink 2 water glasses or 2 bottles of water for every coffee cup that I drink. So I drink a lot of coffee. I drink a lot of water because I don't want my therapist too, but my nutritionist to get mad at me. Energy drinks make it worse. Energy drinks are, I'm not talking Gatorade, I'm talking like Monster drinks, or I think Celsius or whatever people are drinking today. Those make it worse. If you're going to do that, if you're going to drink coffee, you can drink energy drinks, fine, whatever, do it. But you've got to make sure that you drink extra water to compensate for those things. Remember that water is the best liquid for this. One way to tell if you're hydrated or dehydrated, actually there's 2 ways. One of the ways is to check your urine when you go to the bathroom. If you're well hydrated, it'll be like a lemonade color or a light yellow. Sometimes if it's really clear, it means you could be very well hydrated. If you're dehydrated, it'll look kind of darker yellow, golden, like apple juice. So hopefully I didn't just ruin those 2 drinks for you. But if it's lemonade, you're good to go. If it's apple juice, not so good to go. One time a professional singer told me, pee clear, sing clear. Take that if you want to, but I think about that all the time when I'm considering the color of my urine. Okay, here we go. No, but seriously, it is a strange thing for me to be talking to you about, but it's a reality. We're out there in the heat. I need you to be paying attention to this kind of thing. The next thing you could do is I haven't done this, but you could check your weight. Theoretically, you could record your body weight before and after an athletic event or band. And the standard is that you would drink 16 to 20 ounces of water for every pound that you've lost. So you'll notice in extreme heat and workouts, like you'll lose weight. That's water weight, that's body. You'll have to put that water back in. So if you find yourself losing a pound, if you actually check it, 16 to 20 ounces of water. So there's 2 ways. Check urine, check your weight. That will tell you if you're hydrated or not, if you really aren't sure how you feel. Don't share drinks. Hashtag COVID-19. We already know this, right? We don't have to share drinks, but it's also a good reminder that in addition to COVID-19, you can also share all kinds of other viruses and bacteria. Please do not share drinks. The drinks are your own. We'll do our best to clean and sanitize all of our water jugs and things, but don't share drinks with each other. Where can you find water on campus? Well, you can fill your water bottle before you leave your house. In fact, that's a great idea. Come to campus with a full water bottle. There are school water fountains scattered throughout the building. If you're in the middle school, there's also water fountains there. The band room has a black water cooler. It's just to the right of the rat's nest, which is the drumline shelves. So there's a water cooler there. It actually makes cold water if you want that. We always have water jugs on the field. We'll have that throughout band camp. We won't necessarily have those during 5th block because we're just not out there that long and they're heavy and it's hard to move, but we have those water jugs. There's also a water bottle filling station. It's kind of like one of those water fountains with the thing. You put the thing underneath and you do the thing. Sorry, it's kind of late right now and I'm kind of tired. But it's like a thing where you place the water bottle there and there you go. So you can fill that. And that's actually in the back of the Panther Pit at King Field. That Panther Pit is is like the snack bar. It's the building that's kind of on your way to the restrooms at King Field. Those water jugs, let me tell you something, use them. Sometimes it becomes like a pain in the neck. I don't feel like walking over there or my break is too, I feel like Mr. Pinataro is making my break too short. No. Fill your water bottles. I'll say this: if I give you a 5-minute water break, that's enough time to go fill your water bottle, even if there's a little bit of a line. So go get your water done, get that figured out, and then relax before you do that. You need to fill your water bottles. Half the time I don't drink water because my water bottle isn't full and I don't feel like going to fill it. Well, it's a great way for me to get dehydrated. Okay, so when you have these breaks, get water and get shade. I give you breaks, 20 to 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. I'm not giving you like a 3-second water break. We're not doing that. I'm giving you 5 minutes at least. Usually it's more because it like winds up being 6 minutes. Get water, get some shade. If you need water or shade before the break happens, and you notice that I'm saying, okay, we've got 10 minutes to water, 5 minutes to water, to give you some sort of mental understanding of what's happening, drop out, get water, get shade. You're not making me proud by sticking it out. If you need water and you need shade, get it. You are useful to me if you know the drill and the music and the routines. Like if you can play the songs, great, but you're useless to me if your body can't cope. So you have to get water, you have to get shade, even if we're not giving you a break. Don't take advantage of me. Don't take breaks for no reason. Don't take water breaks for no reason. That's not a thing. But what is a thing is, my body needs this. I need to get water, and I'm not going to question you on that. So eating and sleeping, we'll talk about those two things. You need to eat food before band. In particular, you need to eat breakfast. A lot of people didn't eat breakfast this week, and you felt terrible. You have to eat something for breakfast. The foods, lean proteins, fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Those are the types of foods that are best for you. If you imagine that water and food is in your fuel tank of a car, like your body is a car, your car doesn't go without fuel, be it electric or combustion engine. You have to put fuel in your body, have to put fuel in your car. You cannot, it won't work. It doesn't work. You have to eat stuff. You got to eat stuff for band. Ideally, you should eat meals 3 to 4 hours before band. It doesn't quite work for band camp because it starts so early in the morning. But what you could absolutely do is eat an easily digestible snack 60 to 90 minutes before a band. If we have a night rehearsal or fifth block, right, that's lunchtime. That's about 3 hours before band starts. So that's great, okay? But for now, for camps and for other things, 3 to 4 hours before band, make sure you're eating something, and then easily digestible snack. Folks, bring snacks. Bring snacks with you. Don't wait for lunch. If you need a snack, get a snack. I eat all day and I drink water all day. I'm trying to be out there with you guys, and I'm trying to be I can't think of the word. I'm trying to commiserate with you. Solidarity. I'm trying to be in solidarity with you. I need you to know that if I'm drinking water or you see me eating a snack, it's okay for you to do that too. After band, after rehearsal, after camp, carbohydrate-rich foods with 15 to 25 grams of protein are what you need. 30 to 60 minutes, so within an hour of ending band. Things like chocolate milk, Greek yogurt with fruit and yogurt smoothie, turkey sandwich, protein shakes, protein bars, and even I eat a lot of Impossible meat or Beyond Meat, like protein that isn't meat for anyone who's not a meat eater. These are all things that can help you get that protein that you need. In addition, you can also get food with carbs to rebuild and refuel. So I want you to know that you've got a lot of options of what you're going to eat after band. You should consider types of fats that are simple, like olives, avocados, nuts, nut butter, like peanut butter, seeds, and salmon. Those are types of foods that are going to get you over the finish line in terms of refueling your body and eating meals. Try to eat whole foods, meaning actual non-packaged food, meals and things. Protein bars and things, they're great in a pinch. They're really good for the snacking. But, a protein bar is not in place of a solid food meal. Sleep is the last thing I want to tell you about. If you're watching this right now, you should go to bed. We understand that teenagers need 8 to 10 hours of sleep per night. I get a lot less than that. I bet a lot of you get a lot less than that. Some of you hopefully get more than that or that much. But you need 8 to 10 hours per night. It helps your performance. It helps your cognitive function. It means it helps you remember things that you learned during the day. It also makes you less tired, but it also is going to help you be overall more healthy. Please take these things into consideration, everybody. Water, food, and sleep. Thanks a lot, y'all. Have a great rest of camp and season.